Okay, so you want to quit your job, or maybe you don't have a job at all. Whatever it is, you need to start making money fast, so you need to work out the quickest way to do it. Whether it's online or offline, you need money now. Now, I'm not trying to sell you anything here, because you got a lot of guys out there who will tell you start affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, build passive income, do all this stuff to make money today and all this. It's just not that simple. All these things, passive income, Amazon FBA, all these things people are pushing, they take time and expertise to sell, and it takes time to build up and reach more people. Anything passive that's not active takes a long time to do, which is why I'm going to recommend, if you want to start making money as quickly as possible online or offline, is to start freelancing. Now, I did this to help quit my job so I could spend more time working on my passive income projects. But it's a pretty powerful method to get started, because freelancing is active income, which means you trade your time for money, whereas passive income means you've separated time for money. You've got to build or invest in assets that generate money, and that just takes too long. But by freelancing, if you can create a product or a service that pays enough money, you only need a handful of customers before you start getting paid. Now think about this. If you, say, start a product or a service and people pay you $50 to, say, design a flyer, then all you need to do is get 20 customers to make $1,000 a week. But that still requires a little bit of reach and a little bit of work to get that many customers that quickly. So one of the things I recommend is coming up with some kind of big ticket service that you can get out there and really promote, whether it be face-to-face, social media, anything where you can get yourself out there. Find something you can make that's worth maybe a week or two's pay and push that. So when I started, it was websites. I offer websites they cost $2,000 for a basic website now in Australian dollars for something pretty basic. But what that covers is all I need is one customer, and I have got 1 or 2 weeks worth of pay straight away. So imagine coming up with a method or a product or something you can sell for $1,000 or $2,000. Get 1 or 2 customers a week, and you could be actually making money pretty easily, because you don't need a lot of reach to reach one customer. You just need to make sure you're selling something people need and that you're actually able to deliver on. Now, something else you could consider with this is, if you're looking to make more money over the long run, try not to get too caught up in selling an hourly rate. If you do, make it nice and high. My hourly rate at the moment is $100 an hour or more, depending on when you watch this video. But I try not to worry about that. What I do is I set up package prices. Like I said, a basic website with a few pages is $2,000. Someone wants a flyer, it's less than $100, but there's a price there that I stick to. And if I start to get better at that job, knocking them out quicker, getting more efficient, then I get rewarded for doing the job more quickly. But if you're charging $100 an hour and you start knocking out flyers in half an hour, you're getting $50. And then in 2 weeks, you're knocking them out in 10 minutes, you're making a lot less money there. So I highly recommend actually coming up with package prices, thinking of ways that you can actually set a price on something where you get a good hourly rate from it and then work at getting faster. Now, when it comes to freelancing, there's a lot of opportunities out there. Like I said, I started in web design, but if there's any service you can offer that doesn't require a ton of expense, you can get started pretty quickly. It could be graphic design, writing, could be photography if you've got a good camera, or photo editing if you have a copy of Photoshop. Think about, there's a bunch of ideas going to pop on the screen right now. Any of these ideas could be helpful for you, and you can also just try to apply that thought process to coming up with an idea. Thinking of something you can sell, something people need that you have the skills to deliver on, pop a price on it, and then get out there and try and sell yourself. Knock on doors, put yourself out on social media, make a few phone calls, or even consider finding someone you're willing to work with for free if they've got a pretty extensive network. If you can build something for them, you could do it for free and say, all I want in exchange is for you to mention me to your network and talk about the product that I made for you. And if you like it, let them know how good it is. There are ways to get out there that require a little bit of footwork in the beginning, but you can get there pretty quickly. Now, while you're networking, if you're doing anything face-to-face, get a business card and make sure you get your face on the business card. The reason you want to do this is because if you're networking with people, letting them know about what it is that you do, then you give them a business card, and if they need it, they're going to see your face on the card and link that conversation to the card. So you've got another avenue of trying to make connections with people where they get to know you and what it is you do pretty quickly. It's simple. You don't rock up and start telling people what you do. You ask them about themselves. You say, hey, what do you do? What is it that you're interested in? You start having conversations with people, and inevitably they're going to ask you something in return. They might say, oh, what is it that you do? And you get a chance to tell them about your business in that little interaction. All you need to do is get out there, let people know you exist, network, whether it's online or offline, and just try your best to start conversations and start communicating with people. And don't forget to stand like firm on your prices and make sure if it's a big job, get a deposit. Get a good half or maybe close to half up front. So that way you're getting paid to start. You're not basically trying to rush through the work and getting put off, and make sure you hold firm on payment. You need to make sure you're getting paid up front. Make sure you're not delivering goods until you've been paid or some kind of agreement around delivery. So that way you're not going to get left with no money for your effort. But that's a great way to start and a great way to start making money quickly, and then you can start focusing on scaling and getting bigger. And the way you do that is with passive income. Ways that you can scale it from there, which I'm going to cover a little bit of why that works in this video, along with a few ideas to get you started. Otherwise, thanks for watching and have a great day.